We are standing at one of the most fantastic monuments in the entire United States. I think it's called Really Windy Big Hole National Monument of the Stars. It's a big hole and there's lots of wind, and so thousands and thousands of elderly people and people that have never left their trailers come out here, and they're just blown away by the phenomenon of the really big windy hole. People claim that a meteor did this. I don't really see any evidence of that. I think that it looks like a really big bowl. I think if we were able to get enough chili trucks out here, we could fill this puppy up, and come February, we'd have ourselves one hell of a Super Bowl party. We're a little bit closer to the big hole. This right here, this is your drill hole A, drill hole Alpha, drill hole Apple. It's a hole for drilling. This here's your main shaft right there. That's for your main shafting purposes right there. So that's the main one. You know, there's probably a sub shaft or a quasi shaft or a something like that around somewhere. But yeah, it's your winch and boiler. That's for winching and sometimes boiling. Depends on what you're doing. How much winching you got, how much boiling you got. Really depends on the day. That's your 6-foot-tall astronaut in a 3x5 flag. It's not really a way to make that dirty. This here's your thrust fault. That's for your thrusting and your faulting. Sometimes if you thrust, you are then at fault. At least that's what a judge is going to tell you. All things to be considered when you come to the big hole. This is like the aftermath to a set from a Michael Bay porn movie. No? No? Nothing? Not funny? It's kind of funny. But down here, they have this. This is the boilerplate. Number 29. Alright? This thing is, this represents something that went into outer space, and like astronauts and stuff. Oh god, it's still hot. It's called a boilerplate because it's... Anyway, it's a test cap. It actually never flew into space. So I don't really know what it's doing here, because I never flew into space. You want to put me on display also? Now people come up and look at me and think, ooh, look what could have been but never was. Sounds like Christmas every year for me. Anyway, so this is a big hunk of junk that never went anywhere, except out here to the big hole site. Now that I've been fully disappointed, I think we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go to our next stop. So we'll see you all in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which apparently has a lot of hippies and hot air balloons. And hot air balloons being flown by hippies. We're gonna find some, and if all goes well, maybe we'll kill a couple of them.